Greetings, friends, and welcome to today's dose of inspiration. Well, today is Monday, you guys, and we're off to a brand new start to a brand new week. As we get ready to head into a new week, I wanted to close out this series we've been doing on prayer with one final thought. Now, don't worry, we will be coming back to prayer periodically because there is so much to discuss in this one subject. But for now, we're going to bring this series to a close so that we can move on into some other areas that are important as well. The thought that I want to leave you with today is we've talked a lot about asking from God and receiving and His promises to do what we've asked. But I know that there are probably many of you that are thinking, but Deena, I have prayed for many things that God never did. And although we have briefly touched on that possibility, I want to park here for just a few minutes today. The Bible tells us that sometimes we do ask, and yet we don't receive because we are asking with wrong motives and wrong reasons. You know, God is not obligated to answer the kind of prayers that we pray out of selfish motivation. God is only responsible to answer the prayers for us that are motivated by faith through the promises of His Word. I want you to take some time to stop and evaluate, because some of you that have not been receiving some of the things you've been asking for might be wavering in your faith, and you might be beginning to have doubts about, does God really exist at all? Does He really hear us when we pray? Is there really any benefit to prayer because I never see God moving? I want you to stop in the midst of those doubts and really evaluate what you've been asking Him for. Is it even slightly possible that you haven't received the answers to those prayers because your prayers have been motivated by selfish ambition and desire? Maybe you've been praying for a promotion at work, and maybe the prayer that you prayed is a totally selfish promotion instead of really seeking God's best for your life. God's not obligated to answer in that case. Instead of just praying for the promotion of yourself, stop and consider those around you whom your promotion would affect. Is it really going to be beneficial to your family as a whole? Would it mean more hours away from home or placing you in a position where there might be more impropriety on your part? Would it be possible that the promotion that you're seeking God for mean a demise or harm to someone who is already in that position? Our prayers must encompass the betterment of everyone who is involved in any situation, and we cannot be motivated by selfishness when seeking God. When our prayers are motivated by a purely selfish ambition or a purely selfish desire, God is in no way obligated to answer, and most likely, He won't. So the challenge for you today is to stop and evaluate the things that you have been a little frustrated in because God hasn't seemed to come through. Stop and examine your motivation. Have you really been asking for those things in accordance to His will? Or have you been asking because it is what you feel would be best for your life? Sometimes a little self-examination will bring some enlightenment to the fact that our prayers haven't been as pure as they should have been. I want to thank you so very much for watching today. Until next time, I pray that you will walk in the favor and the blessings of the Lord. See you soon.